Hey everybody, it is your friendly reselling boomer here. No longer the flipping boomer, as you can see by my title, but the reselling boomer, because everyone knows what a reseller is, don't they? Okay, I'm here to tell you a story of a lost keys. Okay, it's Monday morning. My life is nothing but stress and worry. On Saturday, I went to Ballina. My granddaughter gave her car keys to my grandson and said, here, give these to my boyfriend when he comes down. He didn't come because he was not feeling well. So my grandson put him on his bed. Yesterday, we couldn't find those keys anywhere. Like, I'm talking anywhere. We actually, I've never seen everyone move as quick. My husband's on his hands and knees, not supposed to be, getting stuff under the, looking everywhere, even my 17-year-old grandson was helping pull stuff out, and he never helps. And poor Mr. 13 was feeling really sad and upset, and I'm like, because I just think of how much money is it going to cost to get this car fixed. So my granddaughter's gone, don't worry about it, Gran. I will find someone tomorrow to come and do it. And she rang up a whole heap of people this morning. They said, you're going to have to smash the window. You're going to have to do this, do that. And then we're going to have to pull the whole locking system out and do all this. And it's going to cost a couple of grand. And I'm like, I'll pay for it. I'm going, but it can't be. The keys cannot be anywhere. Like, if it was the puppies that had got it, they would have chewed it up. If it had been dragged out the door by dog chains, we would have found it. I stripped the beds. I looked under beds 3-4 times. Like, after stripping it, I still looked again, and everyone else looked again, and under chairs and under seats and in places that could not possibly be, in the junk drawer, everywhere. We even thought maybe it was put somewhere and it got tossed in the bin. So my husband went to the bin and got the garbage to check it and to make sure it hadn't fallen in there. No, nowhere. So I'm like, my granddaughter's going, don't worry. But this morning she was upset because it's going to cost so much money. And I'm in the car. I'm one of those people that cry very easy. My emotions, my crying mechanism sits very, very high very high to the top of my, I cry, sad, happy, frustration, upset. I cried everything, right? So I'm sitting in the car crying, and I'm praying and I'm manifesting. I'm going, find the keys. No, can't find the keys. Anyway, so keep doing it, and my husband's gone, and I'll clean up. We also moved the bus to a different position. We turned it right round because he's sick of the smell up that end and the dirt, right? Dog smell, peeing smell. Even though you wash it down, you can still smell it, and also being out of dirt. That's another story. I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, we turned the bus around. I did all that this morning, and my granddaughter's walked down. She only lives up here. Upset and all the rest, and I'm upset, and my husband goes, I finished everything. He says, I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. And I said, that's fine. He didn't last very long because his nose started bleeding again from the operation. But anyway, beside the point, he goes away. I'm sitting in the car doing my, everything's going to be fine. I'm going to have the keys in my car. The keys are going to be found. They're going to be in my hand. They're going to be in Lily's keys are going to be found. Over and over. 2 seconds later, he walks over and goes, I don't know why I did, but I decided to look in my pocket, and he had her keys in his pocket. So my prayer came true, and he went upstairs with it, and all that she said was to him, Rodney! She was so happy though. So we've actually put on, now these are really great. These little things, if you've known me for a while, you know I lost my keys for about 2 weeks. They're actually in the jewellery box that I'd opened and shut and didn't even realise. We'd looked everywhere for my keys, so I gave up. But we've got spare keys, so we're fine. So these little things, I can't remember what they're called, but I'll try and remember to put it up here for you. You just get them on eBay. My daughter bought them for me as a gift after I lost my keys, and they beep. You've got this little thing. Okay, slow down, Nelly. Right, 4 of these different colours come in a pack, right? They come with batteries, and you put the batteries in here, and you put your little other thing on the wall with batteries in it, and you can stick it on the wall. And you press each individual button if you're looking for that particular key, right? So we thought she had one on, she didn't, but so we've just put that on her key, and we're going to get one for her partner too, because he always loses his key. And you can take that little package thing with you. If they lose it up there, I can take it down there and beep it, and it'll find the keys. Absolutely brilliant thing to have if you haven't got one, but I'll remember to put it up here. So we found her keys, which was wonderful. I'm so happy. So now she's gone back home to help tidy up the house because I've got an inspection tomorrow. I'm heading off. You can't see, but I'm heading off to post all the stuff. One thing's late, so I'm going to post that in a minute. Then my grandson comes out and says, oh, can you take us to McLean because Sasha's dad can't get us now. always the way. They all get promised me that such and such is going to pick them up, and it's always on me to go and take them. So got to go to Yamba because he left his sinusy thingy behind, $45 worth, but it's helping him breathe better. But since I'm going there, you know what I'm going to be doing, don't you? You know that I cannot help myself and I'm going to go because I'm weak. But there's also this particular op shop that I go to. I always find the good stuff. I found that jigsaw puzzle I sold for $70, only paid $3. I sold that those blocks for $100 and only paid $5. So I always find, and those little mice that I had ages ago, I paid $5 for those and made I think $80. So I'm going to go back there and hopefully it has really good stuff. So this is the beginning of my video. I don't know when I'm going to see you again. I'm going to just keep adding to this. Maybe this afternoon you might see me with stuff. I don't know. It might be later in the week. I don't know. But this is the beginning of my week, my frustration and all the rest of it. So stay tuned for the rest of it, guys. And thanks for watching. See you soon. Well, that was the floppiest flop of trying to get anything at op shops at all. I got one thing. Went all the way to Yamba too, and they had nothing. The shop was shut, so I think they shut on Mondays. Anyway, I'm here now. I'm right here. That's where I am at the moment. Days are always flat out and busy and taxing. Anyway, so I'm at the basketball court, and I wanted to show what's basketball hoop. Only one here. I want to show you what I got. Now I'm annoyed because there was 2 op shops, so I went to 3 op shops, Vinnie's of course, which is way overpriced. In McLean, when my kids were little, when I was burying my children, it used to be the best op shop around. There wasn't many, but it was just so cool. Now it's just like every other op shop around, like a department store, and severely overpriced. They did have a pair of men's R.M. Williams new with tags for $30, but I did leave them there. But the other op shop I put something on the bench to grab it when I came back. It was a little lady, like a vintage lady dressed up with a pot at the back to put your plants in, and I accidentally left her there, and I'm sort of glad in a way. She was lovely. I think she was old, but I would have to pack her very carefully. But this is all I got, okay? But I just checked the comps for it. It's Mechanismo. You guys who know me well know I like to pick up unusual books like this. I try not to get too many books, but if it's something like this, I do. And I just had a quick look on eBay, and I can't remember if it was free postage or not, but it was $35 for a pre-owned book, exactly the same. It cost me $1. So I got that, and I'll show you the photos inside. It's sort of like that sort of space age sort of stuff in it. Always keep a lookout for that sort of stuff. I can't remember. I'll put it up here, whether it was free postage or not. But anyway, even with that, for $1, I'm still going to make a profit. So that's all for now. I will continue this video during the week and hopefully find something more exciting. See you in a minute. Hello everybody, it's Tuesday afternoon and it's me, the wreck of the Hesperus. She's back. Okay, I'm in the bed spot again because the sun's shining on me, but I had to go to McLean again today to pick up Mr. 17. Oh, kids, I can't wait till they get their license, but then I'll be worried when they're driving. And of course, when I go there, I like to go to the op shop. So I actually went to 2. One, I ended up getting her after all. Now, the picture that I think I shared with you earlier in the video, the part I've already edited, was not quite the same, but it's similar to this sort of style. And it's got the little flower jar or plant holder or whatever it's in the middle there. Back. Waiting for the kids to bang on the door. See? I called it. Anyway, so I got that. And I got a few other things which I'm going to share with you now. Okay, tomorrow is Wet Style Wednesday. I had a little video I did on the way there, but it was such a mess because I was on a bumpy road that I ditched it and deleted it because it's just too bumpy. So I end up getting, I don't think this I'll probably end up maybe doing myself. I haven't actually got one cross stitch, and it was only $2, and I got it, everything's in there, but I just found out when I was opening it that someone's actually started one of the patterns. They must have used a different bit of fabric. But I love doing cross stitch. I used to love doing cross stitch. My eyesight doesn't like me doing it anymore. I have got a half-finished Gypsy Girl in my storage somewhere up north that I should get someone to finish for me. But yeah, I think she's quite cute. I might do her. You never know. For $2, it was worth getting, and even if I can't sell it, it was cheap enough to keep. And I also got, because this is the first op shop I went to, that was the second one. Yeah, the first one, second one. And I ended up getting one of these. Now, I had brocade maybe. I can't think of the name at the moment. Name is escaping me. If you know what it is, let me know. I don't know whether it's a small bed cover or a tablecloth. I don't know, because it's not exactly really long enough for a small bed, but it could be like a throw for a lounge or something. But yeah, I think it's brocade, pretty sure it is, but it's all embossed and it's vintage, and you know me, I love my vintage, so I grabbed that. That did cost me $4. I grabbed this gorgeous I often say I don't cook a lot, but when I do, I'm always wiping my hands on my jeans because I wear jeans a lot. But I got myself a little apron. Now, for me to make this, it would cost a lot more than $2, and that's all I paid. So someone's gone to a lot of trouble to make this really cute apron, and it's even got a little spot if you want to put pegs or whatever in there. But I thought it was cute. One day it'll be hanging in my kitchen in my house. One day. And then this, we all must always look out for Care Bears, and this one is an older Care. The older Care Bears are better. The original Care Bears, it's an original, I know it is. Plus it's got the tag there, which is so faded out you can't even read it anymore at all, not one bit. But it's got the little pink heart there, and yeah, so it's an original Care Bear. I'll probably put about $30 on him. He cost me $1. And this blanket. Now, the other day when I was at Vinnie's over here, they had 2 orange pure lamb's wool blankets that I did it over too long, and someone grabbed one and then swapped it for the one I was going to get with the little tag on it, but someone else grabbed the other one. So anyway, it didn't matter. They were $10 each, and I was a bit tight on Saturday, but I did get this one today for $6. And this is you can see that brand there? I don't know if you can see it or not. It is a Laconia, made in Australia. Well, you know it's vintage for a start, but it's also pure wool, so keep an eye out. The stripy bright coloured ones always sell better, but even these plain solid coloured ones sell well as well. And then they like to have, people like seeing that on it. This has got a couple of little holes in there, but there's no holes in it, so I think a little tear on the fabric, but no tear in the wool. There's no holes in the wool at all. So any of these pure wool blankets always go on to sell. So I'll probably put him up for about $40, $45, maybe $50, and see how we go with that. Being so cold at the moment, people are actually looking for pure wool stuff. Now, you've already seen my book, which I think I did at the beginning of the video, which is that book, which I took photos of. I've already taken photos of all that. I just got home. I picked up a pattern, picked up a little bit of stuff. I picked a wetsuit for Miss 16, hoping it will fit her, and a top. But I also ended up getting this whole lot of party invitations for $1. Now, why did I get them? Because people like the older style stuff, and most of these are really old style. Like, I can't imagine anyone making those sort of cards for kids these days. No, they're actually cards. They're not even, are they party invitations? Yeah, they're party invitations. They are all party invitations. Look at this one. Now, that is so vintage. Gibson, haven't heard of that brand. Then you've got this one. This must be all from the 70s, I'd say. Someone's been hoarding them from way back in the day. And then Munch Bunch. You're invited. There's quite a few of those. On my birthday. So there's quite a few of those. I'll probably sell them. Then what? Don't know how old they'd be. Is a Munch Bunch old? I don't know. I know they've got those sort of things from Coles. They had those fruit and veggies, but I don't know. But anyway, they're very cute. And there's also little place cards for tables. Same Munch Bunch things on it. And then I've got all these ones as well. So I haven't even looked at them, to be honest. I'm just opening them up with you guys so you can see with me what we got. We got Freddo Frog. We got Freddo Frog party invitations and cards. Hang on, if I can get them out, I'll show you. Look, I'm not even going to get them out. The party invitations and cards with Freddo Frog on it. See them? Light's probably here. So I've got them. And I only paid $1 for all these. Got party bags. I got Young Talent Time. So they have to be from the 70s. Young Talent Time party bags and lolly bags. Then I've got, oh, this is so cute. Woofits. Is it? Yes, invitation pad. Woofits. Someone's writing on the back. Invitation. Koalas. Now these are probably definitely from the 80s. So I had something similar that I used. Not that particular one, but similar. Thank you cards. Thank you baby cards. yeah, so that's what I got for $1, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll turn that into $20-30 probably. We'll see how we go with those. So I'll sell them each as in like one lot, depending how many. We'll work it out. But we'll make a profit on those because people like ephemera. Now, if you don't know what an ephemera is, it's all those paper type goodies that people like to collect. Now, what I was saying on the other video that I've deleted was about like sometime last year I was at the tip shop when the tip shop in Ballina was really cool and I loved it. It's failed me a lot lately. I picked up this little booklet. Now I threw it in my bag because I saw there was writing inside. And I did mention this, I think, last year when I was doing my video, but today I found it again when I was going through all my stuff in my area because I'm trying to find some stuff to sell from and I'll share that with you in another video. But I decided to look up the guy who owned it because it's got all his information on here, including where he lived and his phone number and his email. But being me, I just jumped on Facebook and I found him pretty much straight away. And he was very excited. He says, I'd love it back. So I said, well, did Mum do a big clean out? And he goes, no, possibly, or one of my housemates just chucked a heap of my stuff out when we all moved. So he wants it back. So I'm sending that off to Byron Bay probably tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, I did read it when I first got it. He's only done the first that many pages of writing, and then he was probably having too much fun and didn't fill in the rest. But I'm sure he's going to enjoy reading back to 2016 and to seeing all the stuff, and he probably get some good memories coming back from that. So I love finding owners of things like that. I actually said to him, do you want it back? He said, oh, I'd love it back. Anyway, that's all I did today, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, you'll have seen me tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. This video doesn't come out till later in the week, so I'll come back to you tomorrow probably, maybe, and Thursday and Friday, and I'll probably load this video up. Well, you'll see it. It'll be Friday by the time you see this. So hello Friday. I'm going to go. I'm babbling. Okay, bye. Oh, see you in a minute. How's that instead? Hi everybody, it is Wednesday. I've just done my What Sold Half the Dark. You would have seen it by now. It is now 6:36. I've just got home. Tell your family you love them so much. It doesn't matter what you're doing or whether you are or how annoying they are. We just passed a really bad accident just up the road. We're all freaked out a little bit by it. It was not much we could do because we got there and there was a lot of people in their cars had stopped and a lot of people running back. We're going, what are they doing? Then we saw this big white thing, caravan on top of a car in a big gutter. Not much we could do, but we came back to town and granddaughter went into the police station because we couldn't find the ambulance station to let them know. And they said, yeah, they're coming from Ballina. Now, Ballina is a good half hour away from where it happened. We're at like 15 minutes from here. I don't understand when there's an ambulance station and police officers here, they can't go do something. But no, they're going to wait to come all the way from Ballina. So tell your family you love them, guys. Now, I did go, my day has been a mess. I'm going to do this every day. I wasn't going to do it tonight, but I thought, you know what, I will, because tomorrow's a new day and who knows what's going to happen. But my day started off really early this morning. You can see it's so dark. About 9:30, I left here with a whole carload of kids. My granddaughter, my grandson, their mate, 2 dogs, right, in the car. Now, one dog found a new home in Grafton. I had to get rid of one because it's just been a nightmare. He's a beautiful dog, but he needs one-on-one attention, and we found a lovely home with a disabled man about his 40s and his mother, and they are absolutely already in love with him. So he's found a new home. That's the Border Collie, and you would have seen my granddaughter's dog on Wednesday. But anyway, I did get some stuff, but I don't know if I can reach it. Let me have a look. I'll press pause. Hang on. Somewhere in my catastrophe in the back there is a pair of really cute little booties. I can't find them. Little baby booties I got for $1, but I can't find them. Anyway, why did I get them? Because one of my granddaughter's friend, who I absolutely adore, is having her first baby, and I thought maybe she'll get them or I'll put them away because they're too cute. They're so cute. Anyway, if I find them, I'll take a photo, but I don't know where they are at the moment. But anyway, I went to, well, my granddaughter had an appointment at 12. So yes, so I had 2. This is my first of my story. Okay. I'm tired and I'm hungry. So I had all these kids in the car and I had to go to Ballina. Now Ballina's that direction. So I'm looking about 30-40 minutes that direction to drop 2 off at the skate park for the day because her friend was skating today and she's working tomorrow, so she couldn't skate with her today. So drop them off. And I was going to go to Austinville today, but I didn't go to Austinville. Is that better with that light on? I think it is. Because I didn't have time because my 21-year-old granddaughter had an appointment in Grafton at 12, and I had to drop off that's right, I had my grandson and his girlfriend, so I had them both. I had to drop them both at McLean to another friend's place, and then get to Grafton and drop the puppy off to get her to an appointment, so I could get to my op shops, and then to my shed. I picked her up and then to the shed. I started doing, anyway. I need a week on my own to recoup all my brain power. Anyway, so I went to the first op shop, which I don't go to very often, run by some older ladies, which I'm an older lady, but older ladies, and they need to take cash, so which is fine because I can go next door. But I got these really pretty plaque, they're ceramic plaster stuff like that. Okay, these were $2 each. I don't know how well they'll sell, but I thought they were lovely, and for $2 each I thought they were well worth getting. Speaking of lovely ladies, I just want to show you something. Hang on for a second. I've got someone coming, so hang on for a second. No, he's not. He's going to the shop. Okay. This is my life. Now, stupid me forgot to move my bag of stuff because I did this yesterday afternoon, and usually I'm very careful with everything and I put it in the bag and I pack it up really nicely. Well, I forgot, and because it was such a rush this morning, because I wasn't going to go to Grafton until tomorrow or Friday, but I wanted to get this puppy gone because it's just too much for me. My lady got beheaded because Miss 21 didn't know she was in there, and she broke her head off. So no one's going to buy her like that. I'm really sad. She was really pretty. And anyway, she's got a no head now, so maybe I'll give it to someone who does mosaics. I don't know. I don't like throwing anything out. Just put her away and just forget about it. So that's what I got there. Oh yes, and I got this beautiful vintage cardigan. I hope you can see okay. Now this is a vintage cardigan, probably from the 50s, 60s, right? So one of those old beaded ones. The only thing that's wrong with it that I would say, it's got a small hole in the shoulder, which is no biggie. I'd probably end up keeping this one, I'm not sure. They've taken the lining out. Now I've known when other ones I've had in the past, the satin lining often gets torn or pulled, but they've obviously taken the whole lining out. Now you can see how pretty it is with all that, and it's also got it along the back. And these are getting so hard to find. I've had a few in my life. I've probably got some in storage, but I sold my last black one. Will I sell this one? I don't know. Maybe if I can get some nice money for it, but because it's got no lining, I don't know how well it will sell. But it's beautiful, all that beadwork. So I did get that, and it cost me, I think, $3. So the beads cost me $1, they cost me $2 each, those plaques. And then I went to the next one, which is my favorite one. I got nothing. And then I went to the one around the corner, and I got a frying pan. And then I went to the antique shop and got nothing because it's such a mess in there. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he makes money because it's so messy. And every time I go in there's more stuff, and he hasn't even put the last stuff away. And he's got a big box of Levi jeans. He wants $30 a pair. Like, if that was my shop, I'd be going, let's do a big 50% off everything sale. He doesn't have anything priced. He just guesses it as he... Anyway, so then I did that, and I did that, and I picked up Missy. I started to do another video for my What Sold Wednesday because it was nice in the afternoon, but as soon as I started, she called me to say she was ready to come and get her. So then after that, she went and got pizza, and I went to Salvo's, and I got a squirrel, because I call her a squirrel because this is a $20 thing too. I got it for $2 because my eldest granddaughter, she'll buy food but she won't eat it straight away. She squirrels it away, so that's her nickname, is Squirrel. So I got that, which is really cute. But yeah, I got paid $2 for it, and someone else paid $20 for it. I wouldn't have paid $20 for it. I only got paid $2 for it because it reminded me of her. Then I got a book, and I know I'm not going to buy books, but then I had a look at the comps of this one. It's called the Commando. The comics are quite popular, and this is the whole book, and they sell for around $30 pre-owned, and I paid $2 for it. So hopefully they'll sell fast. And then at the same op shop, I didn't get much. Honestly, guys, I am really scraping just to find anything at all. Only 2 more things I got. So I got paid for $8, $10, $12 I paid for all this stuff. I ended up getting this. I wasn't going to, and I did it around, and I had a look, and I checked it a couple of times. It is a short-sleeved jersey from, it's got Dubai Rugby Dubai Rugby Emirates, rugby shirt, and they sell for around $30 and up. I'll try and see if I can find any, and I'll pop some up here. But anything to do with rugby usually always sells. Like I might hold on it for ages, it might sell straight away, I don't know, but I paid $4 for that. And then one of the things I always look out for is my Mambo, and I'm looking around, didn't find anything, and then I turned around again, and then it was sitting at the very front. Now it's not Mambo Loud, but it is Mambo. I don't know how old this Mambo is. It is Mambo Smart Arts. Yeah. And I've had a couple of Smart Arts ones already. So another Mambo shirt. Don't know how much I'll get for this one. I don't think it's as old as the rest of them. But let me have a look inside. It's got the tag on the side. It has. So it's Mambo. It could be just a new modern one. I don't know, but it's Mambo. So I've got another Mambo shirt. I probably won't get much for it. That's it for now. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get my pajamas on. I'm going to have something to eat. And I'm going to pray that these people are okay. And just remember, I've already rung one of my kids to say I love them. The rest are all inside. And one I've got a message in a minute to say I love him as well. Because I hope these people are okay. I really do. I hope there was no little kids in the back of the car. I hope that they got out safely. I hope that it happened and someone was there straight away to help them. And I won't know straight away. If I do find out, I'll let you know. So tell your family you love them, guys. Life is short and all sorts of things can happen. Take care. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.